Seat number 4, number 10, Jabari Smith. At center, 6'10", number 28, the 6'7" guard, number 1, at small forward, standing 6'11", number 7, Kevin Durant. Your Houston Rockets head coach is Ime Udoka. This is your Houston Rockets.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And for the Rockets, the perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now here's Van Vliet. Rejected by Murray. Jokic passes to Johnson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here are the Rockets now. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Here's Murray. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now Brown. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Shoots from the right block. And off the glass. That one's good.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through.
Van Vliet passes to Durant. Şengün with a screen on Johnson. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a three-point game. Now Brown. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Johnson against Durant. Shot to stop the run. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Kevin Durant.
That's good from Durant. When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long-term.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Welcome to the floor, your
Tari Eason's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And then for Denver, Hardaway comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Brown in for Murray. .136 left in the first quarter. Smith finds Van Vliet. KD against Hardaway. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Van Vliet.
Oh, come on, KD. Go easy on him. Goodness.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Now here's Brown. Hardaway from outside. Eason grabs the board. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to KD. No good. That would have tied it. The Nuggets leading by 3. Jokic kicks to Brown. And he drives in. Hardaway with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Durant way outside. Durant with another miss. At the end of one, a closer contested game so far. Denver on top, up 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Bruce Brown is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. Now, here's Şengün. Pass to Shepherd. Şengün with a screen on Murray. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for Denver. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys, back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Durant comes in for Jari Eason. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Denver also making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Hardaway. And Christian Brown subbed in for Brown. Now here's VanVleet. Scoreless thus far. Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Well, Fred VanVleet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, at playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school.
Now, here's Thompson. Durant inside. He's covered by Watson. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Durant. Watson the screen. Johnson's shot is off. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Offline from the top of the key.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make it.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Outside Durant. Back to VanVleet from past the arc. It's hauled in by Watson.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Murray, good.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't made one yet. Durant wide open. He fires. And falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got his third assist on the night. Here's Murray. Yes, that goes in. Murray's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Back to Durant. 3 seconds left. 1 second left. And it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll return shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And Denver has possession. And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's VanVleet in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. It's good. 14 points for KD.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Smith against Gordon. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. That one drops for him. 15 points for Jamal Murray.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Launches it. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Take down, get up, and get high. It's yours.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5 for 3. Outside for Durant. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The shot by KD. No good. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys, back over to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Here's KD, following the score by Jamal Murray. Durant inside. Johnson's there. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to 10 in the bucket there from Kevin Durant.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Jokic passes to Murray. Shoots over Van Fleet. Here's Jokic. Brown wide open. Misses the 3. And it's Van Fleet with the ball for the Rockets. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Using his length inside. Durant.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Jokic. Brown finds Jokic. Back to Brown. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets lead by 8. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Brown in at the 2. Denver with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Wide open look here for Murray. A 3-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Okogie. Houston moving the ball around. Back to Finney-Smith. Oh, good with the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Now here's Brown. Outside Valanciunas. A deep 3. The shot misses. Now Şengün. One-handed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Tari Eason. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Christian Brown subbed in for Brown. Now, here's Johnson. Outside Gordon. For 3. 3. Good.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Durant. And that one is good.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Outside Jokic. Now Murray puts it right back up and in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
How about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
First team foul. Shooting for Denver, Nikola Jokic. One shot.
What's up?
Rockets trail by 10. Kevin Durant. Jokic pulls it down. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Murray against Van Vliet. Şengün with the rebound. Houston now, time running out. Outside Durant. Fires away from outside. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
This is almost hard to watch because this should be a tough shot, but Durant makes the game look so smooth.
Now Gordon. Jokic with the screen on Smith. Now Murray from outside. Smith there for the rebound. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Durant down low. Covered by Brown. That one goes.
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're down by 7. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop and a foul immediately.
Outside, Smith. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Johnson against Durant. It falls! And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Now a timeout called by Houston. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
On offense, here are the Rockets. They trail by 6. A huge two-handed slam.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Cameron Johnson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And KD's got the ball here for Houston. Van Vliet knocks down the 3.
Man, this guy just had nerves of steel. Van Vliet is an absolute assassin.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
15 foul. Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Van Vliet outside. And he does not hit. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
We hope to see you all.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Well, Jamal, I know you have a takeover mentality. Tonight you were focused on passing early. Can you talk about that?
You get easier way in, but play my game at the same time. I just want to make sure we ran the court well, get everybody else going because they've been hooping. It's been a great team effort, and tonight I just try to do what I can to get everybody going.
Seeing your teammates score is always rewarding. Thanks so much, Jamal.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jamal Murray.